Brisbane Heat have now won 3 matches in a row and they have beaten the second team in the point. That is the Sydney Thunder. Now, teams have won 5 games, and that is Sydney Thunder, Sydney Sixers, and the Hobart Hurricane. 5 wins out of 7 games for the Sydney Thunder and Sydney Sixers, respectively, and 5 wins out of 8 for Hobart. And now the Brisbane Heat have also won 3 games in a row after 7 games. They're on a roll at the moment. Chris Lynn coming back as X Factor substitute, also getting a chance to play after the 10-over mark in the first innings rather. He did come onto the field after 10 overs. It's been a brilliant performance. It's been an absolutely banging performance, trumping Sydney Thunder in all 3 departments, whether it's batting, whether it's bowling, whether it's fielding. Brisbane Heat, the captain and the wicketkeeper Jimmy Pearson, have been leading them really well, and they'd like to continue to do so, maybe, because Chris Lynn was captaining the side. They lost 5 out of 5 games, and since Jimmy Pearson has become the wicketkeeper, they've won 3 games in a row, so might as well keep him as captain. Why jinx it by changing proceedings? Let's quickly have a look at the scorecard. Sydney Thunder versus the Brisbane Heat. Sydney Thunder winning the toss, batting first, 174 for 8 in the first innings. Usman Khawaja getting out for a duck today. Alex Hales, 46 of 26, continues his good run of form, 4 fours and 3 sixes. Ferguson, 35 of 34, 4 fours for him. Billings, 22 of 16, 2 sixes for him. Oliver Davis, another duck, another 2-ball duck. Daniel Sams, 37 of 18, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Again continues his good run of form. And so does Ben Cutting, 24 of 15, 1 boundary and 2 sixes. Chris Green, 1. McAndrew, 5. Milne, 1. And in the bowling department, lots of options utilized by Jimmy Pearson in the bowling. Xavier Bartlett, 3 overs 29 for 1. Wildermuth, 4 overs 28 for 1. Mujib, 4 overs 26 for 2. Mark Steketee, 4 overs 34 for 2. Lewis Gregory, 3 overs 34 for 1. Matthew Kuhneman, 1 over 11. And James Bazley, 1 over 12. So that is how the bowling looks like. Decent. Everyone was decent. Lewis Gregory a little expensive. Mark Steketee a little expensive, but picked up wickets. Xavier Bartlett also expensive. But I think Mujib again was fantastic. 9 wickets for him in the last 3 games, and the total amount of runs he's given away is just 69. In the last 12 overs he's bowled, he's given away 69 runs and he's picked up 9 wickets. How good has he been in the last 3 games? He's been good since the start. In the first game only, he didn't pick a wicket, but after that, he's been on an absolute roll. After that, let's have a look at the Brisbane Heat scorecard. This is where it all began for Brisbane Heat, and they won the game pretty easily. Max Bryant, 15 of 11, 1 4 and a 6 for him. Chris Lynn, 30 of 16, started well but got out of Tanveer Sangha, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Joe Denley, 50 of 36. It was a brilliant innings by him as well. 50 of 36, 4 fours and 2 sixes. Joe Burns, 52 of 38, batting really, really well at number 4 today. That was a surprise. 5 fours and 2 sixes for him. Lewis Gregory, first ball duck. Jimmy Pearson, not a great game for Lewis Gregory. Conceded 34 in his 3 overs and then got out for a duck. Jimmy Pearson, 15 of 11, 2 fours for him. James Bazley, 4 of 3, not out, didn't have to do much. Even Jimmy Pearson did. The partnership between Joe Denley and Joe Burns between the two Joes was the match-defining partnership, and it took them to a good position, to a stable position, so that they could win the game. Again, a lot of options utilized by by Sydney Thunder as well. Nathan McAndrew, 4 overs 37 for 1. Adam Milne, 4 overs 38. Both of the bowlers who started proceedings were expensive. Chris Green, good as ever, 4 overs 20 for 1. Tanveer Sangha, 3.1 overs 40 for 3. Very expensive. He did pick up 3 wickets, but failed to stem the flow of runs. Chris Tremaine, 2 overs 24, 2 overs 16 for Ben Cutting. Everyone was expensive. The problem was they did not pick up wickets at regular intervals, not at the right time. The partnership between Joe Denley and Joe Burns was allowed to flow freely, and hence they took the game away from Sydney Thunder. Clinical performance by Brisbane Heat. Last 3 matches, they've actually won pretty clinically, very comprehensively, and they haven't have to do much. They haven't been tight games. So Brisbane Heat look like they have found the winning formula now. It's been a struggle for them in the previous seasons, but now it looks like they are on a roll at the moment. Let's quickly have a look at the points table as well. Who stands where on the ladder? Sydney Sixers now 5 wins out of 7 games, sitting pretty at the top with 21 points. Sydney Thunder lose today's game and lose quite a bit of run rate as well. Net run rate 1.538 for them now, but 5 wins for them as well. Hobart Hurricanes 5 wins out of 8. They have 18 points. Melbourne Stars won their last game today itself. Seven matches and 3 wins. Adelaide Strikers now at 3 wins out of 7 games, and Brisbane Heat have also won 3 games, and those have been last three. So 4 losses on the trot. It's very tough to come back after that, but they have done that, and they have won 3 matches in a row. Probably it has been the Jimmy Pearson factor who has started captaining the side. Perth Scorchers 2 wins. They've also won a couple of games now. The only out of sort side is Melbourne Renegades. I think their net run rate suggests so, minus 2.94. 3 times this season they've gotten all out before 100, below 100. 2 matches lost by over 100 runs and 1 match by 96 runs. They're struggling again. Melbourne Renegades need a better outlook to life, I think, not just cricket, because they are absolutely struggling at the moment. Apart from that, everyone looks good. Everyone looks great. Perth Scorchers gaining momentum. Brisbane Heat gaining momentum. Adelaide Strikers also doing well. Melbourne Stars have won their last game. Hobart Hurricanes, Sydney Thunder, and Sydney Sixers look fabulous. Of course, the race for the qualifiers is on for the playoffs. Sydney Sixer. It might look like that Sydney Sixers, Sydney Thunder, and Hobart Hurricanes are in a good position right now, but it can change at any point of time. So don't be so sure that these 4 teams that are at the top of the table right now will qualify for the next stage, because anything can happen in this game of cricket. It's a very, very funny game. I'm banking on Brisbane Heat to win some more matches, and we'll of course see how it goes from there. Big game tomorrow as well. We'll of course be covering that. For now, I'll take your leave. Yuvraj Dua. See you again tomorrow. Lots of action coming your way. Do subscribe to the Sports Tiger YouTube channel. Follow on Instagram, also on Telegram, any platform you can think of. Sports Tiger is available there. Press the bell icon to watch our videos first. And if you have any questions, you want your tweets to be featured in the pre-show as well, you can use the hashtag #AskSportsTiger, and you can tag the Sports Tiger app so that your tweets can be featured on the pre-shows. I could read them out and answer your questions as well. Any statements you want to make as well, those are welcome. I'm Yuvraj Dua taking your leave. I'll see you again in tomorrow's game, so don't go anywhere.